right, so we left the relative comfort of the vehicle there. My main focus is this channel that's right here in front of us. This is a community pond that is almost near my home, about 20 minutes away. Over on the other end, it does open up to a nice, decent sized pond, but we are not going to fish on that end because there are not a lot of fish to be had over on that end. Right here on left and right, that's where the depth is at in this pond, and that's where those big bass are sitting at. You got 2s and 3s, and there's occasional 5s that are in here. The only problem with this pond right now is there's only 2 spots that I can get into. One, relatively speaking, from this lady's house. I'm not going to show her house, but maybe 50 feet ahead of us over here. And then maybe a few hundred yards down the other end in front of another gentleman's house, we got another spot. And it's going to be tough casting through that last spot, but we are going to do it because, again, right along these edges, there are some monsters. And I'm sure if you remember, I'm going to point right up here to the episode that I put up here with the buzz plug. That's where that big blow up was off of that top water series that I put out there for the summer. But enough of me talking. We're going to go ahead and walk around this edge here as I was explaining to you. And we are going to revisit the Sweet Beaver Green Pumpkin by Reaction Innovations. It's always a popular bait that we like to use all the time, but I haven't used it in a bit. So we're going to locate that opening I was talking about. And hopefully maybe that water might have gone down a little bit. I might be able to get a little further out beyond these trees, but more than likely it's always consistent and stays the same level. And I'm going to have trouble, like I said, trying to cast around this area, but you'll see what I mean when I get there. So here, this is where, believe me, there's an opening right here. So we're going to walk right in between here and just get into the water and just be ginger about it, because as soon as I put my foot in, it drops down at least a good 2 foot. And like I said, we only have duck boots on right now, so let's go ahead and wander down here and see if we can find a good spot to stand. I got to flip my rod around so I can point the tip out there. Whoop. But I'm already getting hooked up on sticker bushes already, and it hurts. Youch. All right, give me a second, guys, to try to get around these sticker bushes. All right, we got beyond the sticker bushes. It hurt. But let me stomp on this branch here. And like I said, it's not shallow. As soon as I step in there, we're going to be going right almost to the top of that boot. But I want to get rid of this creepy spider web first. I don't want to get caught up in that. Let me grab onto this tree and see if I can get. So the water level is a little bit higher than normal, but I'm really going to push myself to the limit here. And I got some plants I kind of can stand on a little bit. And you can see I've got this tree right here. I got this plant right here. But my focus is right over there. And inside of the middle area too, believe it or not. There are fish there. But I've got hardly any room right above me to cast. But let me see if we can get a few out here. I'm trying to get some firm grounding here. All right, so somehow we got to do some short overhead flips right over into all these openings right here. But I got to be careful of the trees. It's going to take a little bit of finagling to get this going on, but look, I already got a fish on right now, first cast. Ah, it was a little one. There we go. He'll probably hit it there. I'm already hearing something moving off to my right hand side already. But let's try to get this action going. But the clarity, I'm sure you can see, it's about maybe, I don't know, 70%. But they'll be able to see this bait. It's dark enough. Oh, here we go. Right at my feet. Right at my feet. Oh, my goodness gracious. Nice. Woo! Look at this. Look, about a 2-pounder. Right at my feet. All right. Outstanding, guys. Oh, man, she's feisty. All right, look at this. That didn't take long at all. Easy 2 pounds. All right, almost got the hook out of there, but pretty bass. Let's send her on her way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down there, silly. But let's go ahead and the fish is going to be ready already, so you'll see her just take off right away. She's gone. Awesome. Boom. 10 minutes, not even. So as I told you, there are some decent sized bass in here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we catch one of those big ones. But we're going to get the good old sweet beaver ready and get it back in action again. All right, so yesterday it was an okay episode. I may post it, not this one coming around here, but a little bit later on in the summer here. It was okay, but it was way better than what I was going on during the week there, where I wasn't getting anything at all. And I caught a whole bunch of fish. There were small ones, which I'm sure you guys aren't too excited about. I mean, it is fish. I had a good time catching them and everything else, but I didn't realize, and I failed to look, and because I always pay attention to the lunar phases and everything else, and I didn't notice that yesterday was a full moon. So that is probably half the reason why those fish were excited yesterday. And then we're getting bites right off the bat right here probably. Again, we almost had a weather event yesterday, and it looks like another potential again today. So, or maybe all this stuff that's going on right now, this craziness, is what's driving these bass to bite right now. And I'm not arguing with it, because again, my hope is, out of all this chaos that's going on right now, there's a big one over in here somewhere. That's why I decided to come to this pond, because I always have a pretty good time over here and always get some decent bass right in this section right here. And we haven't even gone to the right hand side yet. We've been over here on the left hand side. Yeah. Boy, I wish I can get another 6 inches or more out of these boots. Might be able to shift over here just a little bit. There we go. My hope is to grab onto this and push this over to the side a little bit and get that out of the way. It'll give me a little bit more room to cast, and I'll be able to sidearm it. All right, how about that for an open area? We're in business now. All right, let's cast over to the left-hand side now that we got the swing action here. Boom, right back there, right where I want that thing to be. I know this reel is annoying, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. Fish on. All right, another decent one. All right, nice. All right, all right, all right, all right. Oh! That was probably that bass that would hit us earlier there. Sorry about the splash. All right, good hook set on the fish. That's 2. Same thing. Look at this rod over here. Same thing, a little over a pound, but pretty fish. Boom. Let's keep it going, guys. Again, we don't have to revive this one because this one is ready too. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. He is mad. Oh, there's another one right here. Felt like a tap. Oh. Fish on another one. Oh, little one. I saw him swimming across. It was about maybe that big. All right, let's see if we can try to get a couple over here, guys. I keep hitting this tree over here. But we're going to spend maybe about an hour's worth of time right here, and then we'll go over to that gap that's a few hundred yards away, and we'll see if we can try to make something happen there, and then come back one more time here. 2 hours worth of time is all I'm going to spend, because I got to, again, spend time with the kids and let them know that, hey, you do have a daddy. He just doesn't fish and make episodes all day long. I'm trying to use this bait as much as I can. I mean, I'm sure you can see how this top end is getting abused already, but it's getting almost to the time where I have to replace the bait. The line's fine. There's no hard chafing on it, so we're good there. But I'm trying to get deep into those little ruts. That's why it would help if I had these hip waders. I literally can get right out here and beyond all of this, and that would be no problem at all. But you got to take this as a learning lesson. It actually hones down and forces you to try to be accurate with your casts. Again, especially in confined spaces just like this. You know, short little whips. You know, you can see how I'm whipping right here and just knowing right when to release that line to get it to where you need to be at. So sort of like where I'm going on right here. I'll just kind of gauge and whip it right there. Perfect. Right there. I wish it was a little further, but that's all time and experience. You're not going to get it on the first time you learn how to use a bait caster. I mean, you know, just try to get down how to use it, how far you can cast with the reel with different kinds of lures on it and everything else like that. But again, it's all muscle memory and, you know, just trial and error. You just got to work with it. Like I said, you're going to get frustrated. You're going to get caught in trees. You're going to get backlashes and everything else like that. It's not all gumdrops and you know, la-di-das out here, man. I mean, it's hard work and things that really piss you off when you're out here. So I'm sure you hear me cussing from time to time out here, getting caught. You know, Okie yells at me and teases me of being a squirrel hunter, because that happens. And back when I was a kid, my dad couldn't say that enough, man. Can you stay out of the trees? I'd like to fish. Can we get there? Let's see what we can do. There we go. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I got hooked up on that little branch, man. It was otherwise a perfect cast. My line moving. Looks like it, guys. Here we go. Yep, little one. It was definitely not that big one, though. I guarantee you that. but that fish is about as big as the bait. Look at that. Who cares? Third fish of the day. She's gone. All right, so we're going to go ahead and switch this bait up here. This one's about destroyed. Again, guys, always put your baits in your pockets. Don't throw them in the ground. Don't throw them in the water. Dispose of them properly. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get another Sweet Beaver on here. As always, we use the Reaction Innovation Sweet Beaver 4.20 Green Pumpkin. And pull one out and slap it on that hook and get back to work. All right, so I don't know if you can notice or not, it's starting to drizzle right now. I'm looking back here. I think it's just a passing cloud. So we're going to keep going here. Like, fortunately, we're only a couple feet away from the car. But I'm going to try to get our tip fixed here. Everything seems to be fine. All right, let's try to cast up this bank again here. Oh, I think I'm way too high there, guys. I think I might have got caught in a tree. Oh, perfect. It landed right in front of this bush. Let those ripples go away a little bit. There's a fish right here. Here we go. Fish on. All right. Oh, Lord. Oh, nice. All right. Oh boy, come on. No, she's moving. She's moving. Oh, Lord. Oh, come on. All right, this is a nice one. Really, really nice one. 3-pounder. All right, all right, all right. Man, that was tight up against that bush. Let me try to get this fish real quick. Come on. All right. Really, really nice fish. I got caught up in, not this tree, but the one beyond it. I got caught in a branch way up there, and it fell off. And I don't know if you can look right in this gap, right where I'm at. See those bushes sticking out there? It dropped right in front of there, and this fish immediately hit it right off the bat. Nice, solid hit. But let's go ahead and let's get a quick weight on that one. Like I said, it's gonna be close to 3 pounds, I think. All right, we're zeroed out. And let's see if the fish will be calm. And, all right, she's well over, let's calm down, calm down. She's well over 3 pounds. We'll just say that much. Just got to get her to calm down. Come on. All right, what do we got here? 3 pounds, 6 ounces. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful fish. But this fish, ready to go, just like the other ones. But let's go ahead and get it going on, and she's gone. Boom. All right. I have no idea. I told you there was some good sized bass in here. But let's get this rod all fixed up, man, because this thing got me all jacked up. But man, oh man, that sun went in, man. That changed everything totally. All right, just earlier, I was just telling you, if you have a crappy cast, work that cast. You saw the one that was over there, I didn't get anything. You saw the crappy one that I just threw right over here, and look what it just produced. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I don't know how many friends I've been out fishing with, and you know, they get frustrated because they make that nasty cast. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna recast back out there again. You know, and it took a long time for me to do that, because you know when you're young, you're dumb, and you know you want to do things a million miles an hour. But you know, once you slow down, you finally, you know, get down, you know, the ins and outs of fishing. You know what to do when you have a situation like that, because you never, ever know you're gonna get a big one off of something that was otherwise total catastrophe, which that could have been right there if that line wrapped around that limb. But we were able to produce. Boom, as my manager at my day job would say. She'll see that one and know, and she'll start laughing. That's her favorite word at work. Right, Michelle? Boom. So you've already saw how many bass did I have? I think 4 already. A couple of misses, just standing in one area. All right, we're going to cast over to the left-hand side here, and again, we're going to try to keep hitting these openings here when I get a chance, but I'm just seeing too much action, or hearing too much action over here, that it's hard for me to resist not to keep casting over there. So let's keep trying to cast under that tree, see if there's anything sitting underneath of there. But here comes the rain here. It's a little bit heavier, but not too much to worry about. So I'm not going to panic just right yet. You obviously see it, and it's raining at a decent clip right now, but there's the cloud right here. But if you turn behind us, you can see the sun literally shining right here. So the cloud is right here. I'm just trying to figure out which way it's moving. I kind of want to be in this weather right here, because I always get some nice ones right as it's raining, kind of just like this. But you'll know when it's time to get out of the rain. We hear no lightning and thunder, so that's a good thing, because obviously you know I hate that stuff. Fish on right there, right at my feet, as I'm looking up at the clouds like a goof. I was sitting there looking up at the clouds, and I just felt a tug, and I just had to pull my rod real quick, because I was trying to see which way the clouds are moving, and they're moving this way. So that's somewhat not of a good sign for us, because that's what oh Lord, that's where that dark cloud is coming from. But let's get this fish off of here. But man, what a good day of fishing so far. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. She's gone. See the little fish jump over there? So we're gonna throw a couple more casts right here. I'm gonna walk over to that gap because it's about 5:15. I got about 45 minutes worth of time, so I'm gonna spend about 15-20 minutes over there, see if I can get anything off that opening. And then if I don't, I'll come right back over here for a couple more casts and we'll finish out. All right, so it is getting a little concerning right now. We are, like I said, in a constant downpour right now, and it's starting to get a little bit heavier. So we're probably gonna be leaving this for a couple minutes just to let that rain calm down a little bit. Oh, here we go. Fish on. Told you, man, they bite in the rain, guys. Fish don't care, they're already in water. I'm looking behind me and there is a ominous cloud going on. It looks like we got an opening right here, guys. We might be able to fish in this area too. All right, but I want to come over here because that's where we missed that big one on that buzz plug. Let's hope this downpour doesn't start again, because this is a good walk over here. But I have an overhead tree that I have to worry about, so I kind of got to like crouch and cast. And you'll see how skinny the opening is to get this line through. See a little opening right there? Oh, there's a dock there. Nice. All right, he must have just built that. Perfect. Hope he doesn't get mad at me for using it. All right, but that's where this big bass was I saw. There's a fish swimming with it right now. Right up on, oh, he was right up underneath the tree. I just saw the line moving all the way to the right there. I didn't even feel any tap at all. That's how small it was. But we'll throw a couple more casts. The sun's popping out behind me, and I want to get back and play over in the spot where we're having a lot of luck at, because but this dock being right here might have scared off the big bass that was normally sitting right in this area. All right, so I don't know where the edge is over here, so I got to be very, very careful. I can see water sitting right here, but I don't know how deep it is once I put my feet in there. And I've got nothing to hold on to. So we're going to try this. Pray for me, people. Let's see how deep this is. So far, so good. All right. Here we go. Now I got plenty of room right above me now that I can overhand cast here. We'll just try to, almost a backlash there, fellas. Oh, fish right here. There we go. Ah. Oh, fish on. Fish on. There we go. Little one. All right, nice jumper. Got him good. Where do we get him? Right in the mouth. I thought I hooked him in the eye, but we did not. Whoop. But let's get the hook out of his top of his mouth. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to get my pliers. All right, I just got it right in the top of the mouth, so we got to get the pliers out. Boom. Just a little dink. But she's gone. All right, so we're out of here. We got a dink right there, and we're gonna head right back down to the space that we started at originally and see if we can get a decent sized bass and head on out. But see how quick that rain came and went? But I think we just passed our spot. It's right here. Definitely walk past it. But yeah, here we go. Let's work our way through here. Again, watch out for these stupid sticker bushes. Thank God I got jeans on. But we'll get through this little dense little jungle. Make sure that we're stable on the ground here. And let's see if we can rip another good sized one out of here. Oh, looks like we got one right here, guys. May have one. Yeah, he's playing with it. See if we can get him. There we go, fish on. All right. All right. Finally dug one out. All right. Come on. All right. Well, that's a good way to finish things out. But let's go ahead and get this bass subdued. He took it, man. I mean, I felt a little bit, and I said, man, is that line moving or what, man? Because I didn't want to go too long without it swallowing it too deep, but you can see it's almost into the gullet right there. But we're going to go ahead and get the pliers out and gingerly get that hook out, and then we'll show that bass off and be done with the day. All right, so we were able to safely get the hook out of the bass right here. I had to cut the line and then pull the plastic off of the bait, and it gave me a complete access down into the gullet area. So you notice the fish is not bleeding. You just got to take care of these fish and be nice to them. Again, if you're gentle and you're slow enough, you can get them out there and they can go on their merry little way and grow up to be bigger, badder bass. But thank you, Mr. Bass, right there. We'll go ahead and get it all aerated up and get that fish ready for some action, and she's gone. All right, wouldn't you know it, my son decides to give me a phone call saying, Dad, I'm on my way up. So of course it cuts this episode real quick, but we did have a productive episode today. That weather event that just happened, which was the rain, and of course we have a full moon that happened yesterday, which I think triggered these bass and made them more aggressive than usual, because this whole week I have been literally struggling to get bass on the end of my line here. But Sweet Beaver pulled through 2.0. These fish absolutely murder that bait every time we put it out there. That's why we don't try to use it all the time, because again, we don't want to bore you with the same bait. But today, I decided I was going to go for it. After the Senko we just did yesterday, I want to kind of repeat the same thing. But green pumpkin, green pumpkin, green pumpkin. That's all these fish love here in Delaware. I mean, you can use all the other colors you want, man, but these fish, it doesn't matter what weather pattern, what's going on, these fish, they just gravitate to that bait for whatever reason. And hey, it counted, and it made it happen today. We got those dinks. We got a couple of maybe 1.5 pounders, and we saw that beautiful 3.5 pounder almost. So we caught on an errant throw. I caught it in a tree, and then it fell out and fell right in front of that bush. And it must have been sitting right in there and just saw the bait drop and went right after it. And there you have it. So I hope you guys catch a bunch of bass. I know I enjoyed shooting this episode, and I caught my own bunch. But have a great weekend. Like, subscribe, push that notification bell, and as always, fish on.